Hey everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to talk about tips and tricks on basics of Deceiveinc. I found out a lot of valuable information that I don't see people use that much, and I want to talk about it. Before we begin, let's quickly go over the main goals you have to do in the game. Blend in, steal the briefcase, and evacuate. Now, let's cover each of those parts in detail. Blending in and pretending to be an NPC is one of the main mechanics of the game, and it's really important if you want to win. Understanding how NPCs work will help you to blend in yourself and detect other players. Firstly, don't forget that your disguise will look only where you're heading. This is quite obvious, but what I don't see people to do is to time your movement correctly in order to keep your disguise to look forward, while you look around. This can be done by pressing the opposite button to the direction you want to look at. For example, by walking forward on W and deciding to look at your left, you need to press D simultaneously. That way you will keep moving forward, your disguise will keep looking forward, but you will have a chance to look around your surroundings. NPCs in this game are very well programmed and oftenly do some suspicious movements. There are some things that NPCs still can do at all, such as jumping. This can be used to your advantage if you ever happen to be in the situation where you have to run away from guards, as you can simply jump over something like a window and get yourself in a great advantage. If you see a jumping NPC, without a doubt you can start shooting him, as it's definitely a player. NPCs love to stare into the souls of interactive objects, but they will never actually interact with them. An exception to this rule will be green NPCs that can open a single locker in a short period of time, stare at it for a while and leave. The only interactive objects NPC don't stare at are doors. A quick tip for the beginners: if you want to blend in the most, I would recommend you to use the goggles, as they give you the ability to collect intel and hack doors from the distances, removing the need to do one of the most suspicious moves in the game. By the way, about the gadgets, did you know that the prop disguise might be the best gadget in the game? It is given on the 5th level of your account and can not only give you an easy escape from guards and hide you from enemy agents, but also gets in guarded rooms as if it's nothing. On top of that, you can't be seen by the guy with the briefcase and his wall hacks. Honestly, that last bit should be changed. There's literally no point of it being so powerful. Like, why doesn't it scan? Like, seriously. To successfully steal the briefcase, you will need to know how to pretend to be an NPC, where are your main objectives, and luck. You will definitely need luck to some degree, as you never know which one of those guys is not who he pretends to be. It's important to know that NPCs can help you open doors that you don't have a keycard for. By finding the right disguise and waiting around the door, sooner or later, you will get a chance to get in while some random NPC opens the door for you. This can even be done without an appropriate disguise, as you can just walk behind the guy and copy him the moment you get in. Keycards themselves make a lot of noise, and by simply walking around some lockers you can hear that there is a keycard inside it. Safes with upgrades, on the other hand, don't produce any passive noise, but have a loud sound plate the moment you open it. You better be careful, as anyone in the room will know something is not right the moment you open that safe. Upgrades can be changed before the match starts. There are a total of 9 variations of upgrades you can get, and each of them can be placed on any of the qualities. This means that an upgrade for quick disguise speed will give you a boost of 60% if you put it on the yellow slot, but will only give you 20% boost if you use it as a grey upgrade. When choosing the combination of upgrades, it's important to note that you have to actually find them in the game before they can be applied to you. Personally, I like to choose my main upgrade as purple, because it's very easy to find a purple upgrade, but a legendary one can be very problematic. In order to get to the purple room with the terminal, you will need to enter the guard's room first, and then open usually a single door. A single door makes you extremely vulnerable to an ambush, but did you know there are secret doors that can be opened inside the purple rooms? Next time you enter one, I recommend you to walk around and see what items are pressable and which are not. Finally, the evacuation. Having maximum intel is very important if you want to be the one picking up the briefcase. as you really don't want to spend your time collecting intel while you're being occasionally marked on the map for everyone to see. If you don't have a yellow keycard to open the door and steal the briefcase, I would recommend to hack the door first, look around for 10 intel you just used, and only when you have max intel again, enter the room and steal the briefcase. It's important to understand that the person with the briefcase begins to control the game, and actions of other players will be determined by the actions of the player with the briefcase. Use it to your advantage. It's always fun to think over some mind games you can pull off. Many people don't know, but you can actually request an evacuation vehicle multiple times. However, requesting it the second time on the same spot will be impossible. The speed with which the marker appears below you when you have a briefcase depends on whether you're running or not. If you're running, the marker will appear more often, and if you're walking, the marker will appear less often. You can actually travel a much further distance if you walk before a new marker appears, which is something not a lot of people know about. This information can help you get out of tricky situations, as the one you can watch right now while I talk. Where in a team match I was left 1 versus 2 and ended up tricking the enemy team into thinking that I was going to request an evacuation vehicle in the new spot. That's it for today. I hope you learned something useful from this video, and I'll see you next time.